Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So thank you first for if you've clicked on this video and you are watching my first ever video. So I thought for the first video I would do a bit of a question and answer, a bit of a get to know me video. So I've wrote down some questions which I over on my Instagram asked a few weeks ago for some questions that you would like to know the answers to. So I'm going to do that. So first, just thank you for your support and if you are about to watch it. So I always thought about doing a YouTube channel for a while now. I've always, well, for years I've been into fitness, and a few people have always asked oh, do you have a YouTube channel? And I haven't. A bit weird, but I always thought I was too old to do a YouTube channel. Like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch are quite a lot younger than me. But I thought, why not? Like, age is just a number. So yeah, this is my first video, so I hope you enjoy it. And I'm just going to go in and do the questions. So bear with me because this is my first video. So the first question I wrote down, piece of paper. Also excuse the lockdown hair. So how old are you? So I am 29. I'm 30 this year, which is mad. But I don't actually feel 29. I always say this to people when they ask me, but when I was like 23, that's such a random number. But when I was early 20s, I always thought like 29, 30 is like really like old. But when you actually get to that age, you feel exactly the same. So age is just a number. So yeah, I'm 30 in October. So this year, I'm trying to get. I wrote a list of everything that I wanted to do before I got to 30. Just kind of like a bucket list type of thing. Thought it'd be quite cool. But obviously lockdown has delayed it by 3 months, which is a bit shit, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm 29. So the second question, why did you decide to start getting into fitness? Good question. I haven't always been into fitness, but I have always been quite a sporty kid. Bit of a tomboy, that's still a thing. I was always into like sports, play football, netball, hockey. No, I was always in like sports kit, loved PE. I've never really been into like girly stuff, really. I like getting dressed up. I've always been quite sporty. So I think for me, it always being in my life that way, growing up around sports, it kind of just cemented in my life and it helped me. And yeah, I just grew through it really. And then I got a job as a lifeguard. And from there then it just kind of, I just followed the path into the gym and it kind of just grew, and my passion then just kicked off just from how it made me feel. It helped me through some shit times in life. So yeah, I think it's just one of those things. I've just always loved it and it's always just been part of me and it continues to be part of me. Yeah. Okay, so number 3. Now this is a good one. What made you change from quitting smoking and partying to living a healthier fitness life? So yeah, like I said in the last one, I haven't always been into fitness as such because I did used to smoke and I quit, obviously. And it was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. So I was a full-on 20 a day smoker. Wasn't just like when I was out drinking, I flat out smoked. And as I became an instructor, I was still smoking. The more I my passion grew for it, I felt like a bit of a fraud. It's a habit that I picked up early teens, and yeah, and I just continued it into adult life. When you start smoking, you think, yeah, when I get to 20, I'll stop, but it never happens. But yeah, I quit and it was the hardest thing. But it was the best thing I ever did as well, because it's only enhanced my fitness levels and things like that. I could actually do a video of my journey of quitting smoking. If anybody would be interested, comment below and let me know, because it was quite a journey. There's some funny stories actually about it. So yeah, I just decided to, because I felt a bit of a fraud. 2, it just didn't fit in with how my morals and the things and how I wanted to live a healthy lifestyle. And obviously one day I would love to have a family. Obviously I wanted to get rid of it and get my body fit and strong for that in the future. Number 4, what is your background from work, your hobbies and interests? I'm pretty boring really. Hobbies would be walking. I told you I'm not very interested. I love getting out and about. I love being outdoors. I absolutely love the sun. So anything when it's the summer, anything outdoors, picnics, go to see sunset, meet up with friends, going for dinner, go for brunch. It's weird because I can't think of anything because we've been in lockdown for so long. I've forgotten what there is actually out there to do other than drink coffee, sit on your sofa and exercise. That's all I do at the moment for the last year. I love baking. Number 5, how have you found lockdown? I think all of us have definitely found it challenging at times. I mean, we're all human and you'd be superhuman if at times you didn't find it hard. To think that I'm quite a strong person. I have my moments, like we all do. I found it quite nice to have a break from such a busy life. My working hours are quite long. I don't get much downtime. So at the start I found it quite nice. Like a month, 2 months into it, I'll be honest, I was loving it. There were times where then it did get a bit, especially on the days where it's raining, it got really quite hard. I get quite hormonal. Is that a thing to say? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of girls would be able to relate to this, but obviously once a month I get very up and down mood swings, which I've personally found since quitting smoking, and just generally getting older, they've got worse. I think it's such a big topic, women and their monthly things, but yeah, maybe I could do a video on that. Let me know your thoughts again. But yeah, once a month I found lockdown hard. The rest of it I was fine, basically. No, it has been really challenging, but I kept busy. I'm quite good at finding things to do. I know a lot of people hate not doing things or having a structure. I definitely had a routine, and fitness saved me 100%. Getting out running once a day, it become like a thing, and I had a goal, which I think is really important. I wrote lists, and these lists were like the first one on the list would be like coffee. Like it wasn't really a to-do list, it was just what I was going to do that day. And I think that, looking back from the first lockdown, I've got a little notepad, and it's only like really thin, but it's only about that big. It's really small. But every page back to back from the first lockdown is full of like all these like daily lists, the date at the top and what I was going to do. And when we went back to work the first time, and I was like looking through it, and I was a bit like, oh my god, like I wrote all those lists. That's quite weird. Well, not weird, but it was weird. It's obviously my coping mechanism in a way. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry, I always do this. That is one thing about me actually on a get to know me video, is I can talk and talk and talk. So yeah, I found lockdown okay, but there were times where I found it hard, obviously. So number 6, where do you live? I live in a town called Hay-on-Wye, which is on the border of England and Wales. My co-op, where I am now in my flat, is literally down the road, like a 5-minute walk, and that is actually in England, but my flat's in Wales. So yeah, I'm right on the border. So it's been very confusing with all these lockdown restrictions in the countryside. I'm very lucky, especially during lockdown. I've been very blessed. Number 7, this is actually the last question. I'm going to wrap it up because I don't want to go on for too long for the first video. So do you prefer a night out or a night in? Now love this question. And it's really hard to answer. I can't actually answer it because it depends what mood I'm in. Depends where the night out is. I'm all for a night in. And if I had to answer it, I would probably say a night in, because I'm getting old. No, not because I'm getting old. Just I just love getting cozy, getting in your pajamas, making a lovely dinner, and just putting a film on, and like just having a pamp, having a bath, doing your nails, like things like that, or a girly night. But then I do love to get on that dance floor and throw some shapes. Not that I can, because I can't dance. There's another fact about me. But yeah, that is a hard one. But I think it would come down to what mood I'm in, yeah, and what I'd done that week maybe. If I had quite a tiring week, I'd probably want a night in. But if I hadn't done much or I hadn't seen my friends for a while and they offered a night out, I'd be jumping on it. So that's a hard one. But there's just a little bit about me. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And thank you as always for all of your support. And I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what you thought in the comments and what kind of videos you would like to see. Otherwise, big love to you all, stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon.